Hello there, and welcome to episode 57 of the Daily Shed. And today I want to talk just a bit about arranging. In this case, I'm using a simple folk tune, Wild Mountain Thyme. And to get started on an arrangement, the important thing always is picking the right key, the best key for you. And of course, you can play any song in any key. Some are just easier than others. And when you're playing solo guitar, which I'm talking about here, you want to use the open strings as much as you can, and you want to make the chords comfortable so that you can do things like add a bit of spice to the melody, and to sort of give yourself make it as easy on yourself as possible, really, so that you can express yourself more through the melody and through the expression and choosing different chords and that kind of thing. So you want to pick the right key. So what I always do is I tend to go through the guitar keys, through A and C and D and E. G. Those are pretty much the keys that I'll be looking at. So with this tune, with Wild Mountain Thyme, I'll go through and first, so I'll pick one of those keys. Let's say the key of C, and then figure out what the chords would be in the song. In this case, it's pretty much a 4-chord song, but you just go through and figure out the chords. So those are the chords for this song. Just knowing that it's C to F. There's an A minor in there, there's a D in there. So those chords are, not hard to find. So now I'll just find the melody. So starting out on C, I'll find where the melody is. So right there is kind of the beginning of the arrangement. I've got the melody, and there's the chord change right away to the F. It's not too hard to find there. And then it goes up to an F. The F and the melody note there. So that's a bit of a stretch. Or not necessarily even a stretch, but I've got my bass note is pretty high. That's a big stretch to do it down there. So that's a consideration if I was to play it in C. That already I'm gone pretty up high on the melody note. But let's finish it. Okay. So it's not a bad key. The one consideration again is that you're going up high on that F there. It only it happens twice, so it might not be the best key. I do often play it in that key, but it might not be the best key. Let's try it in D. So first figure out the progression. There's a B minor in there. E major, A major, D. So the B minor is the only thing that doesn't involve the open string, so that's not bad. So now, let's figure out where the melody is. Very easy so far. And we're going up pretty high to that G, but you can use your open G string. There's the B minor. Over the A, then D. So it's a pretty good key there. I would call that a pretty good key because, most of the chords involve open strings. The only one that doesn't is the B minor. The melody stays pretty close to down low, although it does there go up high. Let's try A. So A. We've got an F sharp minor in there. That's a consideration. It's not the easiest chord to work around. Okay, so already I see that this melody is a little tough. That second note there, over the D, you kind of have to form this D. There's that F sharp minor, followed by B minor. Okay, I wouldn't call that a very easy key. Maybe especially because the melody sits down so low. It's easy for it to get muddy. And for the second chord to be that D, I'm kind of locked into that. So I don't think A is the best key. Now let's try E. Not bad so far. I'm going up pretty high here. Okay, that's not a bad key either in E, but it does go up. It does go up pretty high. Is the only thing. So that's most of the basic guitar keys that I've gone there. I myself would probably go. Like I said, I usually go with C, but the one consideration is the melody goes up high there. But G is pretty easy. Oh wait, I don't think I tried G. Let's see, G. Okay, so G I don't think would be a good key because I'm going all the way up there. And if you're playing it down an octave, it's down pretty low. It could be a little muddy. So G will work. The only thing is that it's a little muddy down there. So I myself would probably choose C or D. But the main thing is just finding the key is so important when you're playing solo guitar because it really locks you into the chords that you have to play. And you want to give yourself as much freedom as you can to be able to really express the melody well. So that's the thing that I always do. I always go through the guitar keys to find the proper key, the best key for a given song. So I hope this is useful to you. As always, let me know any comments or questions.